Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Runa, and today I am going to be doing a Foundation Friday. It's officially Foundation Friday. I'm so glad you guys are loving Foundation Friday because I'm loving Foundation Friday. I love filming these, so it's really exciting to do. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing a very popular foundation. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've had this foundation for a very long time. When it first came out, it was like the most hyped up foundation, and since then tons of other foundations have came out, so your girl hasn't really been using this, but I never actually reviewed it. It was hype, I bought it, wore it, and then I got over it. And I always wondered, did I get over it because I saw new foundations and I got excited and started using other foundations? Or did I get over it because it didn't really work? So I'm going to retest, not even retest. I'm basically taking out an oldie and seeing if it's still just as good as I thought it was. So if you want to know if I got this foundation because it was hype or if it is still what I thought it was, go ahead and stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video as well. If you're already subscribed, turn on notifications because that keeps you updated on every video that I upload, and I've been uploading a lot, girl. A lot. So anyways, let's get started. Guys, before we continue on to doing this foundation, I'm going to go on to the Sephora app and basically explore this foundation with you guys. You guys should follow along on your phones too. But if you're on your phone watching this, then you shouldn't follow along because then you won't be able to watch the video. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue. So the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is this. It's $39. As you guys can see. Look how many likes it got. So many. It's so hyped. So hyped. Go ahead and see. I won't look at the reviews because I don't want to have, like, you know, I want to have a true reaction. So it's a full to medium coverage. It's normal dry combination oily. That's what its skin type it's for. Its finish is supposed to be radiant, and you guys know I love radiant foundations because I just love the glow. What it is, it's an oil-free medium to full coverage natural looking foundation. So I guess this is more of a healthy foundation because it has some skincare in it as well, so it'll be good for your skin. I have a really dry skin, so I'm really looking forward to the coconut water, and I had no idea that this even has coconut water in it. Okay guys, just to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and take their Hangover RX primer and just apply it onto my face. And I just have to say that the Hangover RX primer is actually one of my favorites. Feels really good on my skin. It just feels, it gets nice and tacky. It's really hydrating for my skin, especially since I have really dry skin, and it just, the foundation just like really nicely rolls on. I have probably gone through 3 bottles of this. This is actually my 3rd bottle, so I have to say I really like it. You guys know I'm gonna use one side with a brush and the other side with a beauty blender, and I'm gonna tell you guys how well this works with what device. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one pump on to this little foundation brush. This is the CoverGirl Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection. I love this brush because I feel like it just works so good. Oh, let me get a close-up mirror so I can tell you guys exactly what I think. Okay, right away I think it's really medium coverage. I don't think it is a full coverage. I did said medium to full coverage, but I guess, you know, I mean, obviously it has to start off medium. It's a little medium for me. Well, too medium. I like a little bit more coverage. I have the color Sand. I have the color Golden. You guys want to be careful, since these foundations have that radiance in it. Anytime there's a radiant foundation, how it looks on the bottle isn't necessarily going to match your face. So this may look darker than my face, but the foundation comes out lighter. So you always want to understand that radiant foundations always have more of like when they're spread it out and applied, they're lighter on your skin tone. So you want to make sure you get the exact color and you want to match it to your neck. And it dries really fast, you guys. Like, as I'm talking to you guys, it's already drying. And it dries really nice. Like, it's not like a crazy tight matte, but it's a pretty matte. Like, it's like a luminous matte. It looks really nice. It's not grasping on to any of my texture or anything, so that's pretty good. I'm going to take one more pump, like half of a pump, just to do my forehead. And this is like where my concern comes in, is my forehead, because, you know, I have a small forehead. Then I'm gonna get some on the, I feel like it didn't cover my nose as good with the brush application. I feel like with the brush, it's like not working as well. It's not my favorite method right now, but I'm just dabbing it in and seeing what that does. It looks really good. If you guys see, half and half of my face. Coverage is really nice on this side. And then this side, you know, there's no coverage. So it looks really, really good. I have really dark circles going on right now, you guys. So, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender. So I'm going to take one pump on the beauty blender, just like I did on the brush. And I'm just going to work this into my skin. This is a damp beauty blender, you guys. It's what I like about the beauty blender is like it's damp and it kind of like makes any foundation go on a little bit smoother. So as you can tell, with the beauty blender, it's less coverage. Like if I look at my mirror, I'm liking the brush side versus the beauty blender side, but I'm gonna go in with a second layer and do a little bit more build up so I can show you guys what it's like if you build up this foundation. So this is a second layer. Second layer build up. Comment down below if you guys want to see some foundation battles. I'm like getting into that now. I want to start doing like a little bit of foundation battles, comparing foundations next to each other, seeing which one's better and which one's not. Like which one do I like better? That'll be like a good thing to do because then like I can test foundations against each other. I don't know, it's a different perspective when you're testing foundations against each other and you have something to compare it to. It's like really cool. So I did build it up a little bit more on this side with foundation. I mean, it's still like even after a build up, it's still a really nice medium coverage look. It's not really full coverage. I wouldn't say this is full coverage. I've seen some other brands that have way full coverage with their foundation. I think this is definitely a medium coverage. I'm going to build up a little bit more around my cheek area where I feel like I'm just not getting the coverage that I need. So I'm going to just fill that in. And in my nose area, of course, it gets a little cracky sometimes. So like the third layer just looks really nice. Now it officially looks full coverage. So basically I needed like 3 layers to get a full coverage with the beauty blender. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer. Definitely the brush provided, this going on with the brush definitely was a better coverage. So now I'm going to go in with it with the brush. Yeah, you're only going to need 1 layer with the brush. Now I feel like I'm just putting on too much product right here. So I'm just going to stop right now. Just going to let that be and not go product crazy. Okay guys, so I have it on my face completely. Let me go ahead and do some concealer because it's just bugging me. I need to just hook myself up with some concealer. Okay guys, so that is basically, I finished my look. So I still have on the Born This Way foundation. I'm going to go ahead and just check this out, put it on, wear it for the rest of the day, and then I'm going to give you guys like a closure. But so far this foundation is looking pretty flawless. Everything went on to the foundation amazing. Like highlighter went on really good. I didn't see the foundation moving at all when I was applying on my contour or my highlighter. So I'm really excited for that. Like it looks really, really good. And I love when a foundation lets the other products lay on top of it really good. When a foundation is really good at letting other products layer on top, that is an awesome foundation. So let's go ahead and test it out throughout the day. I think I'm going to be testing it out mostly to see if it breaks out throughout the day. Like, does it start to separate throughout the day? That's like one of my pet peeves. And I think back in the days when I used to wear this, I think I remember it doing that. But let's see, I would have been wrong. I might have not known how to use it. And maybe your girl knows how to use stuff now. But anyways, I'll be back.